packing my bags and heading south, getting closer where the bombing and fighting between Israel and Hezbollah intensifies in the south of Lebanon. The journey might not be safe, so we're trying to have as much space as possible in our car. So I'm packing for myself and for my cameraman, who's also my brother. We're in the car, and this is Ashraf. Hi Ashraf. And this is Abbas. Hello Abbas, he's our Lebanese fixer. He's from the south and he's taking us to this journey. He's basically our guide, and he will be helping us throughout our stay in Sur. Sur is a city quite close to the fighting. It's been bombarded more intensely than Beirut has been. After staying in Beirut for 5 days, we became more or less comfortable with the situation there. We understand the areas that are mostly targeted, and also understand that when the hits from Israel, the strikes, target places in central Beirut, it is not as a devastating attack as the southern suburb of Beirut, although people still die. We're now moving to the south of the country, where the fighting intensifies, to a place called Tir. This is called the Litani River. Anything north to Litani is part of regular residential areas, and starting here, all the territories in the south are areas where the United Nations UNIFIL, the forces that are keeping peace and monitoring any breaches between Lebanon and Israel, are situated and distributed. We're now entering the city of Sur. It's part of our destination. We're heading further south to get as close as possible, and we'll be staying in what should be the safest place in that area. So this is the compound where we will be staying in Tir, part of Sur in South Lebanon. And it's usually a resort area where people would come here to have vacations, enjoy beach time. But instead, of course, the place has been deserted by holiday makers and as UN vehicles and press. This is the dominating stickers that you will find on vehicles here. Either people who are working, part of a UN UNIFIL mission, like this vehicle as well, or people like myself, journalists who have come all the way here to cover the news for you. I'll show you around so that you know where exactly we are. Stay tuned. Most of the hotel staff has left. There are no computers working. There are no kitchen, so we had to get our food on our way, canned food and things that will not stay long in the fridge. And basically throughout our stay here, we will be preparing our own food. The view, as you can see, is majestic. Turquoise beach, white sand, and a beautiful view of Lebanon's mountain. But over there, in the far landscape, is where most of the battles are. Every once in a while, we can see Hezbollah's rockets launch, Israeli strikes fall, as this mountain separates Lebanon from Israel. Because the compound an Israeli strike has just hit, where you can see the smoke coming up. Nothing before the explosion sound has been heard before. And yet not far away, you can see a Lebanese person having a swim and enjoying the sea. Journalists and cameramen in the background stay here all day long, waiting to report to you the updates, minute by minute. Some of these people have been here for a year. Others have been covering the war since it broke out, but move around from one place in the south to the other. This is Adel El Mahrouky. I'm reporting to you from Tir, Sur, south of Lebanon, where the battle between Israel and Hezbollah continues. Take care.